ever see people dancing in the aisles in a supermarket? I don't think so. And what supermarket lets you win a car for shopping there? And then throws in another car for good measure. Do people have a good time shopping here? Well, I'll tell you. When you reach into a shelf and pull out $5,000, you're having a great time. This supermarket has already given away over $2 million, and they're ready to give away more. What supermarket are we talking about? Supermarket Sweep. So today, who's got the Concertina Pizza Squeeze Sauce? It's mother and daughter, Kelly and Summer. Who's got the home-style bakes, chicken and dumplings? That's mother and daughter, Joni and Cassie. And who's got the Skippy Premium Dog Food? It's mother and daughter, LaTanya and Jocelyn. It's Family Week on Supermarket Sweep. And here's the host of our show, David Ruprecht.
Thank you, and welcome to a very special week on Supermarket Sweep. Let me ask you, who are usually the best shoppers in any family? Well, I think it's the mothers and daughters. So this family week, all our teams are made up of mothers and daughters. All right, here's how it works. Each day, 3 different teams will play. Now, from Monday through Thursday, we'll count up the money each team has won in their big sweep. You know who's going to be doing all of that running around the market? The daughters. And on Friday, the 3 teams with the highest totals will compete in our super big sweep. Now, it's super because at the end of that final sweep, the team that has the highest total doesn't have to run around our market looking for the $5,000. We'll just hand them $5,000. All right, so let's start out each team with a free minute and a half to use in the big sweep. There you go. And now it's time for our first game, the mini sweep. One family can pick up an extra 10 seconds and hopefully a cash bonus. Now, the daughters are going to play first, so get your hands on your buzzers. To see a moment you've enjoyed, take a snapshot quick with Cassie.
Polaroid.
Polaroid film. All right, good for you, Cassie. Okay, Mom. Cassie picked up 10 seconds for your team. Let's see if you can pick up that fast $50 by finding the specially marked Polaroid film, getting it back to me within 30 seconds. 20 seconds or less, it's worth $100. And go. Come on. Polaroid film, our marker, that's $50. Congratulations, Joni. Okay, Joni, why don't you just catch your breath for a second? We'll talk to the rest of our families over here. Hi, LaTanya.
Hi.
LaTanya, you are an escrow officer,
yes.
Correct? Tell us something about your beautiful daughter, Jocelyn.
Jocelyn is the middle of 3 daughters, and she loves to watch Supermarket Sweep and be on the computer.
Oh, good. Jocelyn, tell us something about your mom.
She's very sweet, and she loves to help us whenever we need her help.
Now, Kelly, tell us something about Summer.
Summer, she's wonderful in school. She's my only daughter, and she's my best friend.
And Summer, what's the coolest thing that your mom can do?
My mom can take a cherry stem and put it in her mouth and tie a knot in it with just using her tongue.
Wow. Joni, let's see now. Tell us a little bit about Cassie.
Well, Cassie's a great student in school, and she's a great athlete, and just an all-around great girl.
Now, Cassie, tell us something about your mom.
Well, my mom's just a great person. She fulfilled my dream by bringing me here and letting me be able to be on this show, so I really love her.
Oh, that's great. Okay, great. You guys ready to play the game? It's time for our daughters to pick up some extra seconds, so that means, moms, we'll see you all later. All right, young ladies, we're going to play a game called Fill in the Blank. I'm about to show you a statement that has one blank in it. Now, of course, it's something we sell out there in our market. All you have to do is fill in the blank as you read me the entire statement. Okay, here's the first one. Splash blank dew. Jocelyn.
Splash Mountain Dew.
That's the one. Here's the next one. Fortune blank crisp. Cassie.
Fortune Cookie Crisp.
That's it. Here's the next one. Red blank pockets. Jocelyn.
Red Hot Pockets.
That is it. Here's the next one. Taco blank peppers. Cassie.
Taco Bell Peppers.
Yeah, that is it. And the next one. Fruit by the blank. Jocelyn.
Fruit by the Football.
Yeah. And here's our last one. Black and blank bonnet. And Summer.
Black and blue bonnet.
There you go. Oh, that's great. All right, stay with us. When we come back, there'll be more games, more opportunities for our mothers and daughters to build up their sweep time, and a chance to come back on Friday and play for $5,000 right here on Family Week on Supermarket Sweep. Welcome back to Supermarket Sweep. All right, now, because this is Family Week, we want to put some more money into the game, so we are going to do a second mini sweep, all right? And, Moms, you're going to play this one, so get your hands on your buzzers. Here we go. So your Mexican dinner won't be a fiasco. Be sure to get a bottle of hot... Joni.
Tabasco.
Tabasco. Very good. Okay, so now, Cassie, your mom picked up 10 seconds. Let's see if you can get to $50. There's a specially marked bottle of Tabasco out there. Get it back to me in 30 seconds or less. $100 if you do it in 20 seconds or less. And go! Go, Cassie! Come on back. Oh, couldn't find the Tabasco. Good, but don't worry, that 10 seconds is going to help a lot when you're running around the market later. Okay, good. All right, now, daughters, you all get a chance to relax. Let's have your moms pick up some extra seconds. We'll see you all later. All right, moms, let's see if you have a good sense of value. I want you to look at this one item right off of our shelves. It is a 7 1/4-ounce bottle of Magic Shell chocolate topping. Now, today, we have put a price of $3.29 on it. $3.29. Do you think that's too high, too low, or just right? Lock in your answer now. Number 1 for too high, 2 for too low, 3 for just right. If you're correct, you get 10 seconds added on to your time. 30 seconds if all three of you get it right. Okay, Kelly, what'd you say?
I said 3, that it was exactly right.
You thought it was just right, okay? How about you, Joni?
I also said number 3. I think the Magic Shell's price
And
just
you
right.
think that's the right price for it. How about you, LaTanya?
I also said number 3, just right.
Ooh, let's keep our fingers crossed. If it is just the right price, that's 30 extra seconds your daughters get out there in the market. Let's see. The actual price of the chocolate topping turned out to be $2.59. The correct answer was number 1. We were too high. So, unfortunately, we don't get to give any seconds there, but we've got a lot more game to play. Now, in this game, I'm going to take on some new identities. See if you can guess who or what I am. Hands on your buzzers. Here's the first one. In 1869, I made my debut in the canning game. But it wasn't until almost 30 years later when I was condensed. I became incredibly popular. In 1904, a couple of apple-cheeked kids became my symbol. And in the 1930s, radio jingles told everyone how good I was. Joni.
David, your Campbell's soup?
I am a Campbell's soup. There you go. I was invented by a man named Earl. Turns out my wife, Josephine, kept accidentally cutting and burning her fingers in the kitchen. So Earl cut little square pieces of cotton, stuck them to some adhesive tape. Joni?
David, are you Band-Aids?
Yeah, that's it for Johnson & Johnson. He worked for Johnson & Johnson. I first came on the scene in 1904 as the flying darling of the theater. In my present role, I have been the snack spokesperson for a variety of wholesome treats. After being around for over 80 years, I'm still smooth. Heck, I'll never grow up. Never grow up, never... Joni.
David, are you Peter Pan peanut butter?
Peter Pan peanut butter. Very good. Okay, here's the last one. I was 17 when my brother got me a job in the kitchen at the New York Plaza Hotel. In 1929, I moved to Cleveland, where I came up with my first famous recipe for tomato sauce. Soon, I added cheese and pasta. I was an advisor at my canned pasta company until 1985. Friends knew my first name was Hector, but everyone else called me by my company's name. That's me on the label wearing the white hat. Joni.
David, are you Chef Boyardee?
Chef Boyardee. There you go. All right, it's time for the round robin game, so daughters, come on up. Okay, moms and daughters, we're going to play scramble letters. Hands on your buzzers. Here's the first one. Seasoned, mashed, avocado. Joni.
Guacamole.
That's it. Okay, change places. Change places. Here's the next one. Potatoes. Ooh, Jocelyn.
French fries.
Let's find out. Yeah, okay, switch. Here's the next one. Protector, cloth, handy. Protector, cloth, handy. Joni.
Mitt.
Joni?
Oven mitt.
Oven mitt it is. Okay, switch. Here's the next one. Bristles. Oh, Jocelyn.
Toothbrush.
Yes, okay, change places. Here's the next one. Filet or steak? Joni.
Animal.
Nope. Fish. Hawaiian name. Filet or steak? Fish. Hawaiian name. Mahi-mahi. Okay, change places. Here's the last one. Sweet. Dessert. Jocelyn.
Pudding cup.
Nope. 16 ounces. Sweet. Dessert. 16 ounces. Cassie.
No cupcake.
Nope. It is pound cake that we were looking for. Hey, don't go away. When we come back, you're going to see something really incredible. Our young girls, no more than 14 years old, they have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to race through our supermarket and grab as much merchandise and bonus items as they can. It's all going to happen right here on Family Week on Supermarket Sweep. Welcome back, and now it's time for the big sweep. Okay, Cassie and Joni, you have 3 minutes and 10 seconds. You'll start first. Jocelyn and LaTanya, you have 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Summer and Kelly, you have 1 minute and 40 seconds. Okay, everybody get ready, because what is at stake is $5,000. I know that each of our daughters will try to build up a terrific sweep total for the chance to be invited back on Friday to go for that guaranteed $5,000. All right, take a look out there. Everything you see in those supermarket aisles is up for grabs. Fill as many carts as you can. Now, listen carefully, because these are the special big money makers we have for you out there in the market in today's big sweep. Now, our biggest moneymaker is the new $250 Fruit Fantasy. Today, we have apples, oranges, lemons, and grapefruit. Now, in the back of the market, each shopper can grab a fruit basket just like this and then race on back to the fruit display. Now we're going to find out how good your math is today, because here's what I want you to bring back in that fruit basket. 1 orange, 4 apples, 2 grapefruits, and 3 lemons. Now, shoppers, once you have filled the fruit basket, either you or your mother must get it across the line before that bell rings. Now, you get the fruit list that I just asked for. We will add $250 to your total. Also, during the big sweep, you will hear my voice announcing the Red Tag Special. Now, in the market, you'll see a display, and it's filled with all different kinds of products. Well, 3 of them have a red tag on the bottom, just like this one. So you put one of these specially marked products into your cart or get it across the line before the bell. We'll add an extra $200 to your sweep total. And do remember, only one of those to a customer. Now, also bring back the amount of candy we need, and that's going to be worth $200. And don't forget our bonus specials worth up to $250. And the family whose daughter sweeps up the most money in merchandise and bonus prizes wins the game and has the right to come back Friday to play for $5,000 in cash. Okay, runners, get ready. The clock is set at 3 minutes and 10 seconds, and that's when Cassie will take off. On your mark, get set, and go, Cassie. Go, go, go.
Cassie goes charging into the market with a big lead in time. She's going to put that time to good use by making her first stop at the Bertolli olive oil. Those jugs of oil are heavy, about 6 quarts each, and they're worth about $18 each. You get 5 of those, you're looking at about $90. Next, she's got her sights across the aisle for large cans of Raid. She grabs 3 at a time, 2 more for her limit of 5. Team 2 finalizes their shopping list, while Cassie starts collecting candy.
3, 2, 1, and go! Go, go, go.
Here comes Jocelyn from Team 2. She races into the market, and boy, she is fast. What does she want? A LaTanya is going into her cart. They're worth about $16 a box. Think she'll go for a limit of 5? Well, sure, wouldn't you? Meanwhile, at the candy counter, Cassie's still putting those penny candies into the bag. She needs $1 worth, give or take 2 cents, and we'll check back with her later, because right now, take a look at who just spotted a bonus. Jocelyn from Team 2. She runs it back to the counter, but let's get back to Cassie. She thinks that candy is dandy, and she thinks she has the right amount as she carefully wraps up her bag, and I do mean carefully. You can't blame her. She wants to be sure to get that $200. Summer's here, and now all 3 of the daughters in today's game are running through the market. Summer knows exactly what she wants, to get her hands on those Huggies. She gets her limit of 5 in no time. Cassie's in our housewares department, loading up on aluminum pots and pans, stacking them on top of each other, and on those hoses. Summer's over in our health and beauty aids aisle. She's grabbing fistfuls of Actived, worth about $8 each. If she gets her limit of 5, that'll mean a fast $40. Next, she reaches up, coming down with Centrum Silver. They go for about $10 each. That's smart shopping. Cassie's loading expensive smoked deli hams into her cart. What's she reaching down for now? Hey, that's a bonus and a fruit basket. But hold everything. Here comes David's announcement for today's Red Tag Special.
Attention shoppers, the Red Tag Special for today is Dromedary Pimentos.
All 3 of our shoppers heard the announcement, but Summer would rather shop in our health and beauty aid section. But look who's going for the fruit fantasy. It's Cassie. She got 1 orange. What else now? That's grapefruit. 1, 2. All right, so far, she's getting 4 apples, and now 1, 2 lemons. Oh, no, she needed 3. Hey, that won't count. But look at Jocelyn. Did she get an orange and 2 grapefruit? She's going for 3 lemons, and now she's going for apples. Looks good for $250. Just a reminder, this is the second day of Mothers and Daughters Week. The 3 teams with the highest scores Monday through Thursday will be invited back to play that all-important Friday show. The winning team doesn't have to run around the market for their money. We'll just give it to them, all $5,000. Now you know why there's such a mad scramble. And there's only seconds in this sweep. Jocelyn's grabbing a tortoise bonus, but it's too late.
Everybody, come on back. Oh, darn. Our official checkers are standing by in just a few seconds. We'll find out the totals of all 3 mother and daughter teams and what their standings are for the final showdown on Friday. Stick around. Welcome back to Family Week on Supermarket Sweep. Okay, our checkers have entered all of this merchandise in the registers. We're ready to hit the totals and find out which mother-daughter team has won the big sweep. Now, nobody today got our Red Tag Special, and it was Dromedary Pimentos. But you young women swept up a lot of good stuff. Let's add it up. Kelly and Summer, we add up all your groceries and merchandise to give you a grand total today of $712. Okay, Jocelyn and LaTanya, you did get the fruit fantasy, just like I wanted. That's $250. You also have a bonus. Let's see how much your Listerine is worth. It's worth $200 for that. So we add that to all your groceries. It gives you a grand total today of $1,243. Okay, Joni and Cassie, let's see. You got exact amount of candy I wanted. That's $200. Earlier in the game, you got $50 in the mini sweep. You also have a bonus. Let's see how much your Totino's Party Pizza is worth. It's worth $100. Now, when we add that to all your groceries, if your grand total is higher than $1,243, you win the game. If not, Jocelyn and LaTanya do. Let's see. Your grand total with your groceries is $918. Jocelyn and LaTanya win the game. Come on down here. All right, now, congratulations. Not only have you just won $1,243. It's a nice piece of change, isn't it? Well, that's just for today's sweep. All right, let's see which 3 families are still in the running for our Friday finals and a guaranteed chance to win $5,000. In first place is the team of Jocelyn and LaTanya with $1,243. In second place is the team of Jocelyn and Colleen with $1,025. And in third place is the team of Ashley and Susan with $985. Congratulations, you guys just jumped into first place. Good for you. And we still have more competition coming. You think some of these names and faces will be different after that? Which family is going to take home this $5,000? You and your family are going to have to tune in to find out. And until then, this is David Ruprecht saying goodbye for Supermarket Sweep. Remember, the next time you're at a checkout stand and you hear the beep, think of all the fun you and your family could have on Supermarket Sweep.
This is Randy West for Supermarket Sweep. Supermarket Sweep has been an Al Howard production.